And welcome back. Well, Keir Starmer's just said to the nation rich public, don't expect state pension is over. And when you retire, don't expect anything. Why? Well, as we go forward into the future in years which are passing by, obviously there's less workers as new generations entering an employment world. And the fact is there is more elderly people because due to the quality of the standard of living, and therefore you have less people and more pensioners. And who works today begins today start working in the near future, the time they're going to retirement, what type of pension they'll get, or what? I'll probably get nothing, because a lot of things could happen in that lifetime. You may have to work 50 years to receive something reasonable, if there is a government around, in the future as a pension. And obviously, people have to pay high taxes to balance this, loss. That doesn't work. I think immigrants will fill those jobs which they can contribute and pay the pensions for the pensioners of today. No, most of these immigrants are illegals. They live on state benefits, and the taxpayer pays for their keep, basically. It's a bit like saying here in Italy, an African wakes up in the morning and he goes out to catch the pension, paying the contributes for the Italian pensioners, which has turned out here in Italy. We are paying more taxes to keep these illegals. These fancy ways of resolving things like this didn't work, especially from the left, wokey left. With immigrants, or migrants as you call them, it won't solve your pension system, because most of them do not work. They're on living off the welfare, and you pay more taxes to keep them, and probably pay for the pensions of the pensioners of the people of that nation. And it's due to the fact in decades and decades of this state pension welfare system, there's been abuse, there's mismanagement. Like I said, immigrants, people who are not titled for certain benefits they invent. I say, okay, put it on a slate. And it's all on the welfare system, the burden, financial burden in the end. They could say, yes, the future's going to be, you're going to be retired more longer into the future at an older age. In this day and age, people getting sick. I don't think people arrive to that new limit which they want to set in the future. For now, 71 years old. Rising the age of retirement does not resolve the problem. You just come out with a temporary solution and say, well, who comes the next government will have to sort this out as well. It goes to show, there's been a lot of squandering. There's a lot of less young people going to work. Obviously, the whole system of the economy is going tits up slowly. And there's more elderly people. Not just as well, they need, pensions, and even healthcare as well. And they're getting more sicker. And even the rest of the population getting more sicker due to the fact of what we eat and so on, and the fact of the environment. Not to say, oh, we pollute too much. It's the shit which they thrown from the sky, and they want to block out the sun and shit like that. We are governed by psychopaths, as I mentioned in a few videos back. You're just they call an asset or tool to use. To pay taxes, they make you ill when you're no good for them all. They kill you off. Because in the future, continues this trend, because unless there's a boom in births in young people, the situation won't get any more better. It will only get more worse. Obviously, there are various governments say, oh, you need a complementary pension system, private, insurance, and stuff like that. Another scam. Just to fill the pockets of the insurance companies, basically. And, well, that will give you a decent pension? No. It's limited as how much they give you a month, and even the duration of the pension. Suppose you outlive a handout, how many years they have to give you a pension? We're going to live on thin air. It's all calculated. They make you pay. Sorry, the poor sodders kick the bucket before time. They don't have to pay out. This is how the state pension is going to be, and even a private pension. They will get rid of you before time. How? They make you more sicker. How? They make you rubbish. Make your life more stress. Make the standard of your living as quality more shittier. And there you are. And then they make money on the top of it as well, upon us. Now, there is a saying, never put to waste a crisis. There's always an earner on it. And that's what they're doing. With that so-called phantom pandemia. To save society, you have to take this damn thing. They're making us sick through that. And the shit which comes from the skies.